Okay, it's been. We're talking about the Waves CR8, and you can get yours for something like $10 from clicktosclick.com/go/news/CR8. clicktosclick.com/go/news/CR8. So why would we want it? Why are we here? Because basically it turns this guitar into the sound that follows it. Well, especially if I was playing the right window. There we go. Yep, it turned that guitar into that pad sound. And it also turned this guitar, same guitar, into this. And it doesn't have to be pads, it can also do this, a bass sound. Yeah, you might be thinking, what was that bass sound? That's a fair question. So let's have a look at the CR8. So first of all, here it is. And basically, this is the bass sound. Okay, so how did that come from? It's actually a teacup handle being hit with a spoon. I know you don't believe me. So how did we do that? So first thing is that I've chorused it up. So let's get rid of that. Okay, that's that one. We also put unison on it to make it thicker. But we did the flatten control, which basically takes every note and makes it the same note. Okay, it makes it from that to this. Then, if you notice, what I did was I took it down 2 octaves. Okay, and I also did, I forget what this is called now. Granular synthesis, there we are, on it there. So I was only actually playing like, that little bit of it. I'm sorry, let me just take the filter off so you can hear it. Actually, it doesn't help. Let me turn the attack down. Okay, let's just take it off. Okay, there is kind of a teacup sound. But we're getting the loop. Where's that loop coming from? Oh, there. Okay, let me just turn it up so you can hear it. There it is. That's a teacup being hit with a spoon. It may be a bit higher. That's about where it was, I think. Okay, so all of that. Yeah, what we did to it. Turn it down, put the filter on it, put the granular synthesis on it, put the unison and the flat on it. And there it is. That's the way it transforms stuff. So that's why we're here. So that's what it does. And then, sorry, I also layered it up. So I just copied that across like that, and I just fine-tuned that one way and the other one the other way. And also I pan them differently. Well, I don't know if you can hear the panning in this. No, I don't think you can. Anyway, so that's how we transformed a teacup into a bass. All right, so that's basically what it does. It's a fully, it's pretty much got much everything sampling you can think of. It's got amplitude envelopes, it's got filters, it's got lots of, sorry, let's get that out of the way. It's got lots of modulations. You've got LFO modulations, you've got a whole bank of them here. You've got the trance gate sequencer, and you've got all different modes to that, and you can change all the speeds and rates and depths of all that. So that's pretty good. But, you know, as you'd expect in a sampler, the big thing is basically the mapping. So you can see here we've got two samples, and you can literally, let me just move the other one in case it's hiding it. Yeah, it was. You can literally hang on, which one am I doing? Oh no, it is that long. Sorry. Come down. There we are. You know, you can literally map them across the keyboard as you want. Okay. But also, as well as left and right, you can also do it in velocity. So if you wanted, you know, to do like a velocity key switch, then you can basically do that as well, just like that. Okay, you can either drag and drop the little bars to show, you know, to assign them to the keyboard. As I say, you can do it left and right and in velocity up and down, or you can type in the numbers down here and you can change the root notes down there. Okay, so it does that as well. So, you know, it's pretty much like what a sampler would do. And obviously that could be, you know, a multi-sampled, you know, anything, any instrument you like. And then, you know, once that's there, then you can play it as you want. Sorry, I missed a note there, but anyway. And you can make it as smooth as you want and all that kind of stuff, because I've got the velocities in them, that's why it wasn't that happy. Okay, so you can do that. You can have up to 8 different layers or 8 different splits. So, you know, it's quite a lot of flexibility there. There's also a little mixer built in where you can do all the usual kind of stuff, panning the volume. I don't know what launch mode is, I've got to look that up. Yeah, one of the major things about this actually is the algorithms here for how it stretches, you know, time stretches and pitch stretches the sample. So obviously beats is obviously good for drum loops, classic is the standard kind of classic mode you'd get in any sampler, and then harmonic and melodic are kind of the special ones where it can do the flatten command, and then voice is some other algorithm, presumably aimed at voice, strangely. So that's that. All right, so as you can see, it's pretty flexible. You can get, you know, lots of different sounds out of it. As I say, they don't have to all be pads. You can do, you know, the percussive sounds like the bass that I showed you. You've got a full envelope in there, so you can make percussive sounds as well. Okay, but let's just talk about the idea of the tops. So the first thing is that it comes bundled with the CR8. Now, I don't know if you can see the CR8 or not. Let me have a quick look. No, I don't think you can see the CR8. Actually, I'm not sure you can see the... Oh, that's a nuisance. You actually didn't see the CR8, did you? Everything I showed you there was not coming up. Oh dear. Okay, let's just, let me just quickly add in the, sorry, what am I doing? Let me add in the CR8 quickly. Is it display capture? No, sorry, it's window capture, there we are. Right, let me just see if we can get that to appear. There it is. Okay, that's what that's what I was talking about with the CR8. Unfortunately, that was a bust because you weren't seeing that, which is a big shame. But anyway, basically, I was just telling you about all these controls here, and the main one was the keyboard splitting one. That's the one I think you didn't see much of, where you can just split them across the keyboard, and you can velocity layer them like that. Okay, or you can type them in here. You can have up to 8 samples in a patch, where you can do whatever you want on that basis. Okay, so that's the main thing I think you missed me showing you. So the other thing it does is it integrates with this thing called Cosmos, which is basically their sample manager. Okay, so let me just add that in as well, because that's not shown either. Window capture, Cosmos. For some reason that's not appearing in any of the modes. I don't know why that is. Anyway, I can't show you Cosmos, so I'll do a screen picture of it or something. Maybe I should just very quickly just do that now. Yeah, let's just very quickly try and do that now. So I'm just taking a little screen grab. Okay, let's just stick it. Where did that go? Did that happen? Sorry, I don't know if that happened. Let's just do that once more. I don't know where that's going. Hang on. Oh, it's going there. Okay. Right, there it goes. Right, and let me just drag that in. Right, sorry about that. I should have tested that. Anyway, Cosmos still. Okay, let's go get it. There it is. That's what Cosmos looks like. Right, there we are. That's what Cosmos looks like. So it's basically just their sample manager. You can add different folders. Down here, you just do add folder there, and then it will scan the things and it will show you the the samples. But what's clever about it is it will actually detect the pitch and the tempo and even what kind of instrument it is, and then you can tag them and then you can filter and search for them and find the sound that you want. Okay, so that's what Cosmos looks like. Let's just get rid of that one because that doesn't work in OBS Studio for some reason. Right, let's just get my sequencer back. Right, there we go. Yeah, and what happens is if you double click on the waveform, it will automatically go into CR8. Sorry. Yeah, there it is. And then you can play it from the keyboard. But you can play it polyphonically, or you can turn legato on and get a kind of monophonic kind of mode. Okay. So the other sounds I played you at the beginning, they were basically made with this particular sample, and in particular that little ping at the end did a lot of good stuff. But I'm not going to use that one because it's a polyphonic chord and it's not the best idea for tops. So my plan is that, you know, we would have something like this guitar part down here. If it plays. Hang on, what's that doing? Where is that? Oh, hang on, I'm playing that up there, that's why. Hang on. Right, that's better. Sorry, not that one. That one. Okay, not super exciting, is it? So that's why we want to make a top for it. So, what did I do with my top sample? Sorry, I've forgotten. Right, it's basically that. Let me just duplicate that up to make it easier. So what we're going to do... Alright, let's do it in D, because I'm in D minor or something. Actually, I might even do it higher. Let me do it higher. I'll do both so that I'm hedging my bets. Right, okay, let's just quantize that. I probably didn't play that in time. Although it's pretty close, actually. That wasn't bad, was it? Anyway, right, let's just do that. I don't know if the note lasts that long, but maybe, yeah, maybe it does. All right, and that's good. Right, and I'm just going to bounce that to audio. So this is my process. So I've got my, you know, my MIDI part of whatever it is, and I just bounce that to audio. So it might be mixed down on yours, but this is Studio One from Personas, and it's got this lovely little thing called Bounce Selection on there. So it'll automatically turn that into audio for me. Okay, and that's my audio. Let's call it single pling. Okay, now in Reason and whatever, I can drag that into the desktop and it's straight into CR8, but on this I can't. So I'm just going to do mix down. Okay, let's call it single pling. Single pling 2. And I think that's alright. Let me just double check that that's the folder. Actually, let me move it to the folder I want it in. Just when I rebooted Personas, it forgot where I was doing it. So I called it there we are, CR8 Workshop. There we go. Okay, so it's going to put it in there. We'll just have the WAV. Single pling 2 it's called. Right, so off it's gone. Right, so that's that done. So that's my workflow. That's how I get it into CR8. So what I do is I go to CR8 and I click Cosmos, and you can't see Cosmos, but just as a reminder, it looks like that. And so it's in the list, and I just double click on the sample that it is, and it will go straight into CR8 for me. So let me actually do that in the real world. Let's get rid of that. Right, it's this one here, and it was called, I forgot what it's called now, single pling or something, isn't it? So I've got a small issue in that it's not there. Right, you know why. Bum 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 bum. All right. Well, anyway, so we would just double click and it would go straight into CR8. For some reason, it's not appear in there, so I'm just going to do it manually. Sorry, I just need to remember where I put it. Excuse me. Sample library. Right, Cosmos CR8 rather. Okay, there it is, single pling. So you can also drag it from the desktop or from Explorer or whatever, or from Cosmos. Anyway, I just did it manually there. So there it is, especially if I was on the right track and I played it. There we are. And obviously, well, not obviously, but you can play it, you know, pitched, and you can play it polyphonically. Right, so I'm going to play it in D, I think. Right, so we can, you know, set the sample start and end. Okay, or we could go in a bit, take a bit of the attack off, whatever. We could give it some, you know, false attack. Sorry. That one. Don't know if I want the other one. So I even quite like that as a starting point. So I'm just going to duplicate that up. Okay, I'm going to solo the one we're working on now. Let's take the attack back down again. Can filter it if we wanted. Put resonance in it. Okay, and let's say wrap that. So let's duplicate that one up. So now we've already got 3, and now we can do the fancy stuff. So if I change the mode to melodic, I can do this flatten thing, which changes all the notes that might be in it into a single note, and then I can tune that up or down. I kind of quite like that rubber band kind of aspect in it. I might change the sample start to make it a bit more. Like that. I can change the kind of filters. Actually, that one's quite good fun. Okay, let's have that one. Let's copy that one up. So yeah, you can see you can do a lot of, and let's just solo that one in its own. You can do a lot of fun things. Now you hear how the sound is changing when I move the filter down. Well, I can automate that. So if I just go to the M1 and do the LFO, let's do the sine wave. And then we can basically just drag that onto any knob that we want to automate, and then you just click on where it says M or whatever, and you set the range. Okay, and then we can set the rate of this. You can see it wobbling. And let's make that polyphonic. So it's a bit more range. Okay, we could make the range. Okay, there we go, now we can start to hear it. Now I could do that same thing with the resonance, or anything that I want to do. sure if we can modulate that one with that one. Anyway, maybe you can. I can't see how you would drag it. Mind you might be able to do... Right mouse click. No. Okay. Anyway, that was just a thought. But we could do that in the sequencer or something. Actually, am I being silly? Because it's basically just changing the cut off. Anyway, I won't worry about that now, so they're going to distract you. So let's say we want that one, okay? Now I could go on, and I'd like to go on because it's good fun, but let's just now map these out across the keyboard. So let me just try and do this semi-properly. So I'm going to go up to there, and then this one wants to start right there. I won't do any velocity switches on this one, so I'm just going from C to B. Which one is that? So I'm just going C to B, and then the last one. Okay, I'll go all the way up with that one. Right, I need to set the starting notes here. So let's have that one C4. Let's have this one C3, which it is. One isn't working. We'll come back to that one in a minute. I'll come back to that one in a minute. This one's C2. And this one's C1 or something. Actually, they probably should have been D something. Right, now what have I done wrong there? Oh, I've got it in solo mode, that's why. Right, let's make that D3 or something. Let's make this one D2. Actually, I'll make it D3 again, I think. No, D2. Which way do I want to go? Right, whether that was D3. It was D3 again. Okay, maybe there should all be D3. Right, this one is this one. Quite like the pitch of that one. And then the last one. Quite like that bass line there. Anyway, maybe it shouldn't be that. Let's try D4 again. Okay, that one's a bit louder than the others. Okay, so, and I'll just show you in sample mode, of course, so I know what I'm doing. So we've got one there, one there, one there, and one there. And you can see the little yellow light. Okay, and I could, you know, play with the sounds, get better sounds or whatever. But I'm kind of happy as they are at the moment. So now let's do a top. So all we're basically going to do is create a little part. And I don't know if it's going to be C or D. Hang on. Okay, something like that. This isn't going to be a great example, actually. Right, let's just... Oh. Oh, what's going on? What tool am I using here? Let's just zoom in a bit, shall we? Right, there we are. It is right. Yeah, so we've got our guitar chords going on there. And then we're going to just add a top here. Let's do that. It's not going to be musically great, but anyway. Okay, that'll do me for that one. And then in the next bar, I'm just going to do something else. Okay, and then in the next bar, I'm going to do something else. Let's try that. Shouldn't really put the other note in, but I will. Okay, that's that one, and then finally, let's do this one. Okay, that's that done. And now basically, what we've got is we've got these 4 different tops. There we go. And yeah, we can arrange them in the order we want. We can play them or not play them. You know, however we want to do it. Let me just bring that over there. Right, and then let's just see what we can do with it. Okay, and then we could put, you know, other effects on this, wherever. Trying to remember what it's called. Let's just try that one. Hope I remembered to authorize it or whatever it is. Where is he? There he is. Not quite like the one I was thinking of, actually. It's a bit too lo-fi, really. It's just, I just don't know what it's called. Anyway, you get the idea. We could put some other effect on it. Trying to find something useful. I can't remember the name of the lo-fi plugin I'm thinking of. Right, anyway. Anyway, you get the picture. So we could do something like that. And it's made it a lot more moody. It's a bit weird, but it's a lot more moody now. Okay, and the point is, because it's a tubber, we can actually use it with any part that we want. Yeah, if we put a little kind of gated filter thing on that would probably work. So, yeah, we can just build a library of these things, and then we can, add them whenever we want. So, whatever chord sequence you have, or whatever it is, you can add these things on top of it. And the more simple they are, and the more, organic and pure they are, that first one's not bad, actually. That one. Oh, let me render that. Sorry, I mean, if you move MIDI to audio, it makes a thing out of it, audio track out of it. So that was a lower sound. Anyway, that's basically the idea. I haven't done it particularly well, but that's basically, the plan, that we can create these toppers. But, the main takeaway, I guess, for this is that we've created them all in CR8. So we can have slow attack sounds, fast attack sounds, transient sounds. We can have, filtered sounds. We're going to filter sweep sounds. We can do the unison. We can do these, really slowed down things. We can do all sorts of things. Let me just bring that one over. Because I don't think I didn't show you the... just map that one out. Where did we get to with the... Let's just bring that up over there. Oh, in fact, yeah, we did. Oops. That's better. Up to B. And then C to whatever. Okay, let's put it in there. It's almost like a Braahms now, isn't it? Sort of, ish, vaguely. Okay, and just to save me, well, to make it easier to mix, I'm just going to make that into audio. Just so that I can turn it up and then fade it in. Okay, maybe that one should be at the beginning. Anyway, you can see it's a lot of fun. You can do a lot of different things. I haven't chosen things that are subtle enough, to be honest, but anyway. Okay, maybe it's a teeny bit too loud, but whatever. Whatever, and and again, you can reuse these things as well. So I mean, I've got that sound in there. Okay, actually, I won't fade the end on that one. Okay, and I don't know what I did there. And so I just set my locators, and I just export that again. Okay, and we'll call that Braahms horn or something. Hopefully it's remembered where it is. Sorry. There it goes. And then we could open up the CR8. We could just have another slot. Let's just solo it so we know what we're doing. And it might be in Cosmos. It should be in Cosmos. Don't know why it isn't updating. Maybe I'm not putting it in the right place. Anyway, I'll just go and get it from Explorer again. Let's get rid of that thing. Stop confusing me. Right, there we go. And there it is, Braahms horn. There it goes. Okay, and because this has got looping on it, we can. Am I not playing it? Sorry. take those effects off now. Anyway, and we can, and so we could, oops, we could loop it with. There it is. Is that the one? Yeah, there it is. Obviously, it could take a couple of minutes to find the loop point, but okay. And then there's a little crossfade function. Is that one? Yeah, I think it's that one. And then it would, you know, stay there forever. And if we change the algorithm to harmonic, maybe. It's got even some more character. Okay, but you see the point. I'm making all these sounds out of whatever that original sound was that I put in. It was the guitar ping, wasn't it? And now we've got this really quite nice Braahms thing going on there. And because it loops, I can play it for as long as I want. Okay, and I could, you know, add whatever modulation I want. Could do a little thing with the resonance there. Okay, but that all came from that guitar playing. That's the point. That's why CR8 is exciting, because you can just, you know, do things like that and find things like that. So let me just save that, because I don't want to lose that now, because I quite like that one. So I might, yeah, so that one's done. I might actually get rid of the others. I only have that one. Let me just save it again. It's got its solo Braahms. Let's just see. Just see what it's like with the plucking guitar. Let's try that one. use that guitar. See, it adds a lot of mood, even when it's quite quiet. Quite cinematic. Anyway, but you know, point is, sorry, I'm distracting myself. Point is, all made in CR8 from that original guitar pling, that single note, wherever that was. Is it that one? I can't remember. Anyway, whatever the single note was. Anyway, I'm going to put the sounds in the Facebook group, which I'll link to somewhere. Well, if you look at my profile, you'll find the Facebook group. And if you want to pick up CR8, what do I do with the link? Oh, there it is. As I say, click.com/go/news/CR8. click.com/go/news/CR8. And at the moment, I mean, they'll probably put the price up later. At the moment, it's something like $10. $10. Anyway, see you soon. Bye-bye for now.